More information, Rainier Avenue Radio.
If you or a family member are 55 or over and need nursing home level care, but want to keep living where you are, check out Providence Elder Place PACE. This program offers healthcare, housing, transportation, and recreational activities. There are no co-pays or deductibles, and it's covered through Medicare and Medicaid. Providence Elder Place PACE works to keep you healthy and in your home. Call 206-320-5325 or visit providence.org Elder Place. Providence.org Elder Place.
Women are not an homogenous group.
We face discrimination differently depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more.
Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices.
They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they're working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
Welcome to the coronavirus pandemic. I'll take coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is stay at home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Inability to stay awake, persistent pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help? Correct.
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine?
Correct.
I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double! Should I take the coronavirus vaccine? Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussions. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
You know you can't get enough of Rainier Avenue Radio. .world.
What's good? You're locked into Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. I'm D Money.
What's up? It's Pint Patron.
ID yourself, you heard? Every Wednesday, 9 to 11, with interviews,
New hip hop and R&B,
straight from Washington streets and worldwide. Don't go nowhere. Here's the first song.
You say to focus on you, focus on me. But how can I when there's a flood and a fire at the same damn time raging right outside my door? I call my neighbor just to see if he's okay and if his power's out too. But I can't get no service, walking around searching the phone out like, can you hear me now? Ooh, I'm looking out at the stars, thinking about living on Mars. I don't know if I trust this Elon Musk, but I will if he can bust me, take me far away with a glass of Chardonnay. Distract me, baby. That's what love's here for. Help make me forget. Distract me, baby. That's why I can't. Like there ain't nothing left. Distract me, baby. All I wanna do is love you. Distract me, baby. Come take me away from it all. From it all. Should I laugh? Should I cry? And will I sleep tonight? Misfortune's got me open, and I wish I never met her at all. I just can't look away from a crash in the other lane. But what I don't realize is that I'm the one on fire. So come take me home. away with a glass of Chardonnay. Sometimes we need each other to find an escape. Life goes in so many ways we don't anticipate. My kisses, my loving is your escape from what the world is. Let my actions distract you, take you away with my passion fire. Let me take you there. Sometimes you just need it. I wanna take you far away. Come on, babe, let's go, babe, let's go. Just find a way to you. Have a picnic just for two. Together on top of the world. All I wanna do is just run away with you. Have a dinner date just for two. Together on top of the world. Help me forget. Distract me, baby.
Rainier Avenue. There we go. All right, there you go. Now you are tuned in on Rainier Avenue Radio. My headphones just fell off the table. There we go. We opened up with Alexia Parashos right there, featuring Chrisette Michelle on that joint. Opening up tonight's edition of Fresh Juice with new hip hop and new R&B. That one's called Distract Me, featuring the lovely Chrisette Michelle. And man, great music right there to open things up with just everyone who has a loving relationship. They want someone in their life that will just distract them, if you will. There's a lot going on, and man, we've only covered the tip of it on this show. Shouts out to our guy ID Yourself tuned in right here. Love for me and my girl. I hope you guys are distracting yourselves, because I know they're not here because they're going through some things. So appreciate them. They'll be coming through. Also, Pint Patron will also be on his way. Yeah, man, our guest is actually in the studio, but he's also commenting. So we'll just throw that up before we throw his face on there. Stay tuned for a ticket giveaway for this weekend's headliner, Rodney Perry, at the brand new and amazing Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club. So yes, I didn't even know about that. So there you go. During this show, sometime before 11 p.m., we're going to do a ticket giveaway for you to win some tickets for Rodney Perry. And we'll get more details from our guest, Chris Zapata, right there. So why don't we go ahead and bring my guy in? He hasn't been on this show in a minute, but always love having Chris Zapata around. So let's bring him in right here with, oh yeah, there's my sound effect. They seem to like you.
Wait, am I good? Can you hear me?
Let me, oh, wait a minute. This is one. Sorry. There we go. I should hear you now.
Okay, there we go.
There we go.
There we go. Thank you, please.
Yeah.
Oh man, how's it going, man? Thank you for having me on, man.
Hey, yeah, it's good to have you on, bro. You know, it's been a minute. We all went through this pandemic thing, and
pandemic. Some people are in a pandemic, obsession because they're in love. Remember you talking about that love stuff earlier? My goodness. So,
well, what did I tell you?
Can't eat. Out the gate. I can't eat because she won't call me. Eat some food, man. You gonna be all right. Eat some food, man. Eat some food. I just can't go on. I can't go on. Stop. You know what? you get life. So, yeah. See, that music don't have me going. I'm like, I felt I should be in love with somebody right now. I'm not even. That earlier, I was like, oh man, this guy. Woo-hoo. I need to call somebody after this show. I need to call somebody. I was like, I ain't nobody to call.
Oh.
I need a hug. Someone. I'll give you some chickens and a hug this weekend if you call in, guy. That's some bullshit. Sorry, wait. I'm sorry. Some bull crap. Sorry.
Ish,
yeah, because we got to not till 10 o'clock, right? It's not till 10.
We could be a little bit less.
I got to be Sinbad right now. I could be Eddie Murphy after 10.
Okay. There's levels to this.
There are levels, you know. But really, if you're out there, please, you know, get yourself together. You ain't got. It's not that serious, you know. I was gonna get a razor and start just cutting myself for no reason. I mean, and I'm not knocking. I get it. I don't actually, but I'm just. Why? I'm just saying. Why?
Oh my God.
Relationships, though, no joke, though. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Something, man. The bad, serious choices, though, too, because that one choice will mess your life up. Think about it. You know.
Hey.
You know, I mean, I was dodged a few bullets myself. I'm like, I could have had a couple kids with some crazies. But thank you, Jesus. I'm not even a Pentecostal, but thank you, Jesus. But, you know, it's been.
Jesus got to get love, too.
Right, exactly. Exactly. But love from me and my girl. You know, he's in love when he said from us. When it becomes a us, you in love. Joshua, you in love. From me and my girl. We just wanted to say, me and my girl wanted to say hello. What? How'd it go from individual to us? This is us. Stop it. Let it go. I love you, though. It's all good. Joshua, it's cool. We a unit. See, that's your problem. See, right there. What you, G unit?
They said G unit.
What are we, G unit up in this?
Oh, we got pint-sized Patron.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man? Pleasure to meet you.
I mean, it's cool. He's like, he's he's like, it's all good. I understand. Staying there, man. Staying that Weez. Either that or you're a slave. Weez don't want to go up today. I mean, you're on the other side though. It's the we. We just wanted to say no. We're not gonna do. We're gonna stay in tonight. You guys do that. We're gonna stay in. Remember, we just decided we're gonna stay in.
Right?
Are you in a relationship right now, man, or no?
Oh, yes, I am.
But you've been in a relationship. You look like you probably had a couple of years on your relationship.
Yeah, we got a few years. We just had a baby.
See, he's in a whole different reality. He's in a different dimension.
I'm easing into fatherhood.
See, exactly. You don't refer to yourself as like us and we, like we's. You know, that was the early stages. He's in the early stages.
Yeah.
You know, love from us, love from me and my boo. See, that's that early. Now you like, bitch. If you don't get in the car, sorry, I'm sorry. My bad. That's that early, you know what I mean? That's that real, you know what I mean? If you don't get in the car, I'm gonna throw a shoe at you. Or vice versa. If you don't stop farting, if you don't take care of these dirty draws, that's that real, right? I mean,
yeah, and you jab at him a little bit.
Exactly. I mean, that's see, I mean, you gotta have thick skin to be in a real relationship. Right. Joshua, take some notes here, right? I mean, what's the biggest lesson, man? You've learned, over these.
Any relationship either won't work or will work depending on how much you want to commit to it.
That's it right there, huh?
Yeah.
The commitment is the real deal. Because
I remember, because I got checked on that one, and it was like, look, if we don't want it to, if we want to just move on, we can just move on.
You could, right.
But if we want to make this work, we can make this work.
Right. That's the problem we have nowadays, though, too. Is it's so it's thematic out there. You can get on, Tinder or Facebook app or whatever. You know what I mean? And keep going. You can keep swiping to the left or right. You know what I mean? And
you'll probably be fine,
But I mean, I don't think, but
ID saying give and take right there. That's what I've learned.
It is.
Even I think Drake said a woman worth some anger is worth some effort. Whoa, we're going there.
All right, you drop some. Hey, he went back on us and got verse lyrics on this. Okay, go ahead.
But anyway, man, I don't. In all this, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm D Money, by the way.
Pint-sized Patron.
Also, ID yourself there in the comments. You, of course, are tuned in to your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. This is Fresh Juice, where you get to hear new hip hop and R&B. We talk about topics that are relevant to the culture. We bring in guests such as Chris Zapata today. And if you don't know, we didn't already say, he also is a podcaster. He's a life coach, and he wears many hats.
Yes,
so
yes.
We'll be getting into all of that for sure, because we're here for 2 hours, and we got another couple of special guests coming along the way. We'll be checking in from North Carolina. We'll have Madoa Sankara, who has a new song and a new album called Wit out, so he'll be checking in. And also from LA, we got Narissa. We debuted her track a couple weeks ago called Transactions, featuring Wiz Khalifa.
All right.
So we'll get her on the show to talk about that as well. We'll, of course, bring in our new favorite game show, Take Your Pick. We'll play that along the way. And then, like Chris said, right off the jump, we're giving away some tickets as well. Rodney Perry.
Yes.
So stay tuned. We'll give you instructions on how to do that. It will involve the comment section on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So keep your videos up. Keep commenting along. We'll throw your comments up on the screen. We'll ask a question somewhere along the way. And the first person to answer that question correctly in the comment section on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch will win 2 tickets to go see Rodney Perry at Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club. And believe me, both myself and Patron have been there.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
We were in there at the same time and didn't see each other.
I know, right?
That's how.
Was that when the masks? That's when we had. I couldn't see no one
I
when
went
they
in
came through.
there and found Josh. I was like, man. Moved him to our table.
Right. But yes, and so we'll have a that'll be the first giveaway, because we'll give
we're doing 2.
Yeah, so we have actually about, let's see, we'll do a table, maybe like if you're a woman and you want ladies' night out, we'll give a table away.
We'll give a table.
Yeah, we'll do that and give it like a date night with the 2, like you said, and based on how you want to work that out, we'll go from there.
Hey, they can refer to themselves as we all they want.
Right. As long as we go into the show, we cool. But he probably taking care of the tab. It's all good though.
What?
Keep it real, right? Right? Hey, exactly. If he wants a nice ending for the evening,
All right, let's go ahead and let's squeeze in another R&B track. This one's coming at you from After 7, which has an album called Unfinished Business, dropping on August 20th. This one is called No Place Like Home. And then if you click your heels together more, you'll enjoy this track even more.
I have been on every type of aeroplane that's touched the sky. I've seen the world 1,000,000 times before. I've taken trips on a whim, been to paradise and back again. Had everything a man could ask for. I've been to Italy, drinking wine alone. I've even seen the views from the Great China Wall. But these experiences, they all seem dull, 'cause there's something missing in every place that I go. How the hell was I supposed to know that when they said there ain't no place like home, they meant UK? And when I'm in my own bed, if you ain't there, it still feels wrong. Found out the hard way. Even if we're in a hotel room, I know the truth. They say ain't no place like home, but really there's no place like you. Built a house brick by brick, put all of the nicest furniture inside of it. Oh, walk the marble floors, walk through custom doors, feng shui like a sensei, I must admit. The kind of design you would only find in Rome, with the welcome at the front door. You would think it's the house of my dreams, but what good is building a castle if you have no queen? How the hell was I supposed to know that when they said there ain't no place like home, they meant UK? And when
not just one place from home. No place like you.
Kev on stage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
After 7, No Place Like Home, new album out from them, dropping on August 20th. It's called Unfinished Business. You can go check that out right there. After 7. Oof, nice. You tuned in to Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice with myself, D Money.
Pint size Patron.
And our guest of the evening, Chris Zapata.
What's good?
Get your shoes in order, man.
Yes.
Plenty of those.
ID yourself also checking in the comments right there. It says it took them back to a 90s vibe, even an 80s vibe. Yes, I would agree with that.
That was, man.
Yeah, definitely. And everybody else, appreciate you tuning in. Feel free to jump in on the comments. We'll throw you up on the screen right there. We already got some people listening in. They just need to jump in. But make sure you stay on there because we're giving away tickets later on in this program for a whole table to see Rodney Perry at Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club. So stay tuned for that. Right now, though, the numbers came in from Billboard about the revenue in 2020, and the drop-off is amazing. Telling you right off the bat, in 2019, $969 million was made by music's top earners. That dropped all the way to $387 million in 2020. That's $600 million loss. And majority of that obviously being concert revenue. But it's amazing how much of an impact not doing shows affected the music industry.
I wonder if they get a bailout.
You know?
I mean, when you think about it, it's the same with movie theaters, right? I mean, look at how things have dropped. Like,
right.
I think with the Black Widows, I think they missed out on a whole lot of money because of the streaming, right? So,
yeah.
And people are still doing that, which is it's tough. I mean, I love the live experience myself, and so, you know, I was like, okay, I'm vaccinated. I'm gonna go ahead and take the chance. But I think, you know, still people are still like a little, you know, apprehensive, which, you know, I get it, but man. Yeah, you know, the live shows though.
Yeah, just like ID saying right there, that's our bread and butter. How am I supposed to sell merch if I can't, you know, be with somebody in person, you know?
Exactly right.
And I can't imagine like what it's like for comedians, you know, like it's even harder because you can't really get money off of streaming like some artists are doing. The only really opportunity you do is do a live show and get some cover at the door.
Right. I mean, that's it. I mean, really, I mean, you don't even get the fulfillment is not there too, because you're not connecting like you are with the room.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, and so it's tough. We're getting there. I mean, it's great to see it back at the club. You know, I mean, people coming out. And thank to everybody that's supporting live comedy, because I mean, they're coming out and really, you know, showing up. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then on the drop side, obviously, since a lot of people were more inside, they were streaming a lot more. That revenue actually grew 56% from $197 million in 2019 to $308 million in 2020. Artist streaming royalties increased actually a whopping 82% year to year from 106 million to 193 million, and accounted for just under 50% of all top 40 moneymakers in 2020 in music total income.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is.
It really puts a lot of meaning on own your royalties, because the artists that owned their royalties really cashed out in 2020 more than any other artists. That's for sure.
Crazy times we're living in, man.
Right. But, you know, the tide seems to be changing. Obviously, the Super Funny Comedy Club is brand opened. It's back and we've been there and all that kind of stuff. And it's doing shows consistently. And a lot of venues are open and they're doing shows. Numos is doing shows. I know the Neptune's been doing some shows.
Good to see. It's so good
to
see that.
So, you know, things are opening back up.
They said Soto.
Soto? Okay, wait.
Okay.
All right.
Showbox, yeah.
Showbox Soto? Okay, great.
Yeah. And you're starting to hear about some of the first tour announcements of 2021. And so artists are getting out there, and I guess we'll see next year how much of a change are things going to go back to the median, or people are going to get their tour revenues again, or things are still going to be a little bit lower? I don't know.
It looks like a lot of the shows though too are getting booked for like the fall. They're like
Yeah.
kind of letting stuff ride out through the summer
Yeah, I would agree with
to
that.
kind of stabilize a little bit, which hopefully that'll work out. But I mean, I'm ready for the shows. I mean, you got Key Sweat in August.
Oh, okay.
It's Key Sweat at Emerald Queen Casino.
I was just about to say probably Emerald Queen.
Gotta be.
Hey, he's been holding back. No.
Yeah.
Did you see?
Nobody. I'm about to back up. Nobody. I probably sound just like him. God.
With some work.
Do that in there.
Right.
Hey, just like him.
I'm like, do you see? I can't see Key Sweat. Like, I'll be right there. I'm doing some vocal warm ups. No, nigga. No, nigga. No, stop it, man.
Were you able to see his verses that he did? Keep Sweat?
No, I didn't catch that one. Did you guys? Was it good? See,
I wasn't able to see it.
Who did he go up against?
It was Bobby Brown. Yeah.
Did he? Oh yeah, I would have been a good one though.
Yeah,
I mean,
Keep Sweat, Bobby Brown. Yeah.
Come on, even Bobby though. I'd be like, Bobby, man.
And they need to get him at the Emerald Queen too.
Right, exactly. Hey, Bobby lucky for New Edition because he would be just like Keith if there was no. Yeah. The only one out of everybody, like it was I think Johnny Gill and Ralph looked the same, but everybody else need to do some P90X or something.
ID already singing right there. Who gonna love you like me?
Who gonna love you like me?
Oh, we need him back in the studio, man, because we need him singing
exactly.
That on the
we
right?
need you to come in. We need you and the girl since you guys don't do anything without each other.
I know we need to be on the show, right?
We gonna come and do that. Keep Sweat.
Keep Sweat.
You got me twisted. You can do that together. I don't pay. You gotta do it like this though, Joshua. What do you do? Oh my! It's our birthday. It's our B-day. Did you?
It's happy birthday. Happy birthday.
All right, happy birthday. Did you come out? Did you jump out the cake for her, buddy? With the Key Sweat, you came out the Key Sweat. You was like, no. Right, exactly.
Oh my God.
I'm just messing with you, Joshua. I'm just messing with you, man.
What do they usually say to cover up with kid because I care or something?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, he made her a video in a Speedo. Ooh wee.
D'Angelo.
Oh, say
hey,
what?
dog.
Okay.
He's like, I made her a video in a Speedo. Wow. Too much info for us, bro. We three dudes.
I know, right?
You could have said we made an intimate video, but this nigga said a Speedo.
He said
happy
Speedo.
birthday.
You went to Kohl's and got a Speedo.
Right. Did you get it? Was it a Speedo or was it an Edo, nigga? Did you get an Edo from Walmart, nigga? I'm sorry. I need to stop. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Oh,
yes, I am joking with you. Just you. I'm just being silly. I'm just being.
He's telling you to
You made it. Why are you making a video? Was it as? I don't know. Remember make mixtapes? I've never been like, you know what? I've never been that person. I'm gonna send a certain picture of something, or I'm just gonna make a video. You know what I mean? I haven't seen my sister in a while. I think I'm gonna make a video. You know what I mean? Or if you saw the homie, you'd never been like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and call Daniel up. Hey Daniel, what's up? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Just wanted to hit you up.
Happy birthday again.
Yeah, happy birthday, Kiki.
Love.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kiki.
Kiki, do you love me?
Do you love me? You probably get it all the time.
I beat the comedian to it, yo. All right, time to go to break.
All right, man. Sorry, man. Hey, we gotta do a love song for these cats. For Kiki and Speedo, man. We gotta do Speedos.
That's his new name, I guess.
Exactly. I got nothing but love for you.
Right.
Nothing but love. Hey, she was like, was it a good video, Kiki? Did you love it? Was he little Gracie? Was it little Gracie with the Skittles? Did he raise himself up with shea butter?
And on that note,
I'm gonna stop right here. All right, that a Speedo man. All right.
And on that note, it's time to go to break. So thank you all for tuning in to Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. We got Chris Zapata in rare form tonight. When we come back, we're going to be talking to Narissa of LA. She'll be talking about her new joint that we debuted a couple weeks back featuring Wiz Khalifa called Transactions. And later on in the program, also we'll be talking to Madoa Sankara of North Carolina. So keep it right here. This is Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not being reprimanded by traffic cops, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
This is your Rainier Avenue Radio.world community update on the Rally for Reparations, Unity, and Affordable Housing, live on Rainier Avenue Radio, Saturday, July 24th, 2021, noon to 2 p.m. Tune in as the Reverend Robert L. Jeffrey Sr., United Black Clergy, Black Lives Matter Seattle King County, NAACP, Japanese American Citizens League, MLK Jr. committee members, Bethany United Church of Christ, Councilmember Shama Suwant, and many local organizations rally to call for Seattle's political establishment to return land to New Hope Missionary Baptist Church and to fund urgently needed affordable housing. Watch on Rainier Avenue Radio's YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and find more info on our website. The Rally for Reparations, Unity, and Affordable Housing. Saturday, July 24th, 2021, noon to 2 p.m.
Welcome to the Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, aerobics, strength training, cool down, and stretching every Friday from 11:30 to 12 right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, all jazz in all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
This is a Rainier Avenue Radio.world community resource public service announcement. The King County Sexual Assault Resource Center operates a 24-hour resource line for survivors, family, community members, and bystanders to get support. 1-888-99-VOICE. Advocates will answer your call, provide crisis intervention, information and referrals, and ongoing support in English and Spanish. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 1-888-99-VOICE. Find King County Sexual Assault Resource Center at kcarc.org.
Do you want to reach out to the Vietnamese community in Seattle? Just advertise in Người Việt Tây Bắc, that is Northwest Vietnamese News, the longest running Vietnamese language news in our region. Go to nvnorthwest.com.
What's going on, man? You tuned in live with Joshua and Your Highness. This is Rainier Avenue Radio. Fresh Juice, D Money, Pint Size Patron, ID yourself. Ay.
Like a rap roti, even the hot niggas get served. Be where they don't be. On the block, I turn with the curve. See what they don't see. The difference between the city and burbs. Speak what they don't speak. We about to change the world without words. My Gucci watch on and synchronize the time when the shooters come home and work that 9 to 5 for the soul pepper catch up. The OJ Mayo hold the letters. For fellas playing dress about justice. Hey, we adjusted. Gentrified and still gun busting with eruption. Not yet, but Armageddon coming. We gonna kill each other off if they let us. Hold the letters on mine too. Or bring the chef and the devil in for questions. 89, the bum rush. I fell in my tongue touch. The hands on the clock, Nash wind me up, chuck. Just to get a rep, making bands that's unsung. Holy souls, holy cross, Christ 911.
Get in line. How you wanna curry? You step in the curry out. These niggas egg food young, you know what we're about. Yeah. Lunch in the bag, these niggas getting curried out. Welcome to the curry out. God bless them, they ordered the chef special. 3-piece, nigga, this combo gon' upset you. Yeah. Sweet tea, salty, no pepper, they can't catch it. Niggas out, know what we about. Welcome to the curry out.
I want you. Bust a move in my shoes. 85 Ford Lincoln, I was swimming in blues. Crazy now, just thinking I was shrinking the view. Triple T, reminiscing in the kitchen with juice. I knew a lot of Q's bishops that remember the roof. Even Jealous Slim, get up with a bullet in you. T.S. Bradley Bill, get the ball. Johnny Wall, 2 bullets in the sky. Yes, y'all. And we was taught to rock the show, to lyrically lock and load. Change my clothes on the block past 4 hours or more. No more selling O's and dro. We presidential with the flow. Our State of the Union address. U Street rocking the show. No budget to all bunch, but how hard do your balls punch? Most of y'all didn't even spit no bars or bar none. Y'all was hungry, but ended up being all lunch. You fools looking. Hoyas verse, Villanova, Park Road, Saratoga, Belmont, Fairmont, Hobart, Minnesota. Young and running with the Wolves, Kevin Garnett. Short stories with my dogs, it was never far-fetched. I started off at Cap City, before we was a rap city. Before no cap, now we a Cap City. Cause DMV, that ain't DC. Actually, factually, naturally, the top spot, that's for we. And you sound like them, let's kiss ass to me. They have street, not Southwest, but have street. The other half sweet, won't turn the other man. She gon' MLK like Unibest, but this crowd gon' back me.
Get in line, how you wanna curry? You step in the curry out. These niggas egg foo young, you know what we're about. Yeah, lunch in the bag, these niggas getting curried out. Welcome to the curry out. God bless them, they ordered the chef special. Peace, nigga, this combo gon' upset you. Yeah, sweet, salty, no pepper, they can't catch it. Niggas out, know what we're about. Welcome to the curry out.
May I help you, sir?
Gang soda.
$1.
Oh, come on now, look out for a brother, man. Come on. Hey, take it. Why don't you let me get a sip for 15 cents?
DJ Two-Tone Jones. The Curry Out featuring Uptown XO, Let the Dirt Say Amen, and Kenilworth Katrina, one off of the album Contraband from India right there. Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. Gotta love names like Let the Dirt Say Amen.
Yeah.
That's hard as hell.
Amen.
That's hip hop.
I mean, we're blessing the dirt with that one.
Hey, so shall it return.
Right.
For real, right? Hey, see, you got it. I get it. Hip hop.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, it is 9:35. You tuned in live to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. Got myself D Money.
Pint size Patron.
And ID yourself in the comments. And our guest of the evening, comedian, life coach, podcaster. Am I missing anything?
Let's see. What else? I'd like to do some miming on the side.
Okay.
Hip hop mining on the side.
Hip hop mining.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the little jazz synchronized swimming too. I like to do that.
Okay.
Just to balance it out. You know, you have to just keep my arms strong so I can.
Man of many hats.
Yeah, without a hat.
I see. Hey, you. I see you. I see you.
Okay. Now I kind of want to see what hip hop mining looks like.
Did you say mining or miming?
Miming. M-I-M. Don't get it twisted. There's not mining.
Okay.
Miming. It's this stuff here. So that's the first basic.
Okay. We'll get
the first
glass
basic.
box of emotion.
Got the full screen view right there. There we go.
Okay. Why is he in that box?
They tried to steal my moves. The boy bands is like, hey.
Chris Zapata, yo.
Mining, not mining. That's
not mining.
That
We're
not mining. Exactly. Because there's someone out there right now. Hip hop mining. What's that? Is it gold with that? No, we're talking
underground
about mining.
Or that's also called going to the record store.
It's true. Actually, DJ's mine, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there'll be record mining, you guys. Not you know. You gotta be exact. You gotta be like, it's like when you got with the vaccination. People probably got it confused with constipation for some reason. I want that constipation. You know what I mean? It's like, hold on.
What?
No,
it's not a good thing.
I want that constipation.
You know what I mean? I remember, when I was one of the, when I was going through the pandemic, I had to call up the doctor because I felt like I had a side issue in my stomach. I was seeing things. You guys ever been out, in the house so long you start to hear and see shit I'm sorry. See stuff.
I don't believe so.
See stuff. You start to be like, okay, I think I'm seeing some stuff.
Like stir crazy.
You get stir exactly. You get stir crazy. So I woke up.
Crazy, yeah.
So I woke up one morning and my side was tripping. So I was like, hey doc, called the doctor up because they want you coming in. I was like, doc, you think
Well,
do I need some maybe a laxative? What should I need? What do you think, a laxative or what do I need, doc? X-ray? And he was like, no, exercise. I was like, damn.
Exercise.
Stop eating them extra cookies and you won't have an extra stomach. I was like, damn, that's disrespectful. But I'm just saying.
If you thought they had it, the doctors didn't want you coming in at all.
They didn't know. I was like, okay. But I was doing too much. I was just doing. I'm sure I'm not the only one that was doing too much. I was snacking. I had like man, it was terrible.
Yeah, my food tastes better in the pandemic.
Yeah, exactly. Pandemic.
Especially when you make it,
I got, I wouldn't say this is a pandemic tummy. This is my regular tummy. I lost my other weight.
Okay, getting back in the regular.
Exactly. Yeah. Now I'm trying to, I'm trying to like jump rope and do.
There you go.
Myself cardio. Exactly. Yeah.
Do you on stage?
Seriously,
do you
for real? What's that?
I was gonna say on stage. Do you get active, or are you?
I do. I'm a physical.
Some people sit in the
I'm
stool.
a physical guy.
Some people sit on that stool and make it work.
I think sometimes
Dave Chappelle does.
They're taking a jump on stage.
I appreciate that. I'm not. I like Chappelle, but I like more physical guys like Damon Wayans and like Daniel Rollins.
Yeah,
cats that they use everything. Their body. And I try to use everything when I'm on stage.
Props.
Yep, exactly. And I feel like it's not dangerous unless you're trying to step out and improv a little bit too, because I feel like that's why the magic happens with the stuff that how did he create that in the moment, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to stretch myself. I'm trying to, and I think that's where that creative side comes from. A lot of people now, you can go take a class, get premise, learn the premise, learn how to do tags, and all that punchlines, all that. But I feel like the creative part is what we loved from back in the day, right? That's why we loved all the guys that were in their imagination, because they didn't have any,
And not to say that there's not naturals, but it's also a very developed talent.
True.
And veteran, you can tell the veterans when you see.
You do have to, and see, it's true, because you could tell someone who's been doing it for 2 years and someone who's doing it for like 7 years.
Right. No, we seen Rob Schneider like last year.
Oh yeah. Oh, Rob.
We were in Austin.
Yeah.
I think we were in we were in San Antonio.
Yeah.
We saw Rob Schneider and somebody in the crowd. He killed it.
Yeah.
Man,
he's been doing
you
it
see
for
the veteranship. He's got his bag of tricks, but then he can go 20 minutes on the fly.
Right.
On just the detour.
Yeah, I used to.
And then the veteranship, tie it right back into the
exactly.
Material,
Man, you're a Jedi when you can do all that, man.
Oh man, I'm watching it like a movie that you kind of know what the end is gonna be, but it's so good that you still is surprised.
Man, a couple weeks ago we had Dave Chappelle's mentor, Tony Woods.
Oh, what?
Okay.
And he made us all think about our careers.
Yeah.
Because he came up and just like it was like magic. He used everything, and it was so powerful to use the silence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember I asked him, I said, what's the key to your confidence? And he like dropped some like wisdom. I'd be like, my mind was blown for like a couple of days. He was like, I just don't like the crowd. I don't want to be manipulated by the crowd.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, that's powerful, because he wasn't talking about being afraid. It was like his disposition is he won't be. Yeah. He's going to use the crowd. Right. And I was like, wow. Because he used everything. His silence from the drink to everything was like, and you see where Chappelle got a lot of that, you know what I mean? To the microphone. He'd be like, and he would use, that would be part of his,
Yeah.
You got to use your props.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, Jedi. I was like, I need to, because I don't want, I got good jokes, but I feel like I'm still like kind of mining for my, my special.
Are you mining or miming?
I'm miming too for it though, too. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have a mime special. It's gonna be like, hold on, y'all. Now you see, I'm not gonna be here.
The freshness is just getting weird right now.
No, but I mean,
fresh water.
I love that though. I mean, who are your favorites when you talk about? Let's talk. When it gets to the comedy game, like, because
the reason I give it to Chappelle is because he also incorporated the music at the end of the show.
Yeah, he did.
It's hard to really put Chappelle over Eddie Murphy.
Ooh, see,
but I got to put him over Eddie Murphy. At
this
point.
You know what? I think.
Yeah.
I would say current champ. I would say definitely I'll give it Chappelle, but I was watching Raw that day, and I was like, man, if Eddie comes back though, I mean, and he's able to like do what Eddie does, I mean,
something that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it. There's this girl, and she's on this show that I watch called Flatbush Misdemeanors. But I seen a stand up before I seen this show. She's a lesbian. She's kind of heavy set.
Yeah.
I think it was an HBO special. I forgot.
She killed it. Yeah.
Killed it.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it at all.
Well, yeah. Wow. I'm gonna check her out. I'm not familiar with her.
I'm gonna find out her name.
But Chappelle. So okay. So I mean. And what about you, man? Who would you say is your favorite?
I mean, you got to go with Chappelle. I mean, I can't think of someone bit better than him, you know. But I mean, at this point, yeah,
I like D-Ray a lot too, as well as Cat Williams.
D-Ray is, you know what? Who I'm gonna go ahead and put Cat Williams out there as one of the. He's one of the top.
I wish we get another one though.
He's very underrated though.
I want another one though.
We need another though.
It's been a minute.
We need. You know what? Cat's one of those. See, we don't have enough comedians that. I want to hear what Cat has to say about like the world right now.
Yeah, because I don't.
We don't have. You know what I mean? I do, but I feel like you know what I mean. I want to hear because it's going to be ignorant.
Well, yeah, that's true.
I will say this though: comedians talk to a specific crowd,
but there's a truth there. Like
and
yeah, go ahead. No, yeah, go ahead. No,
you know what I mean. Like they're directing it when Chappelle's talking, he's talking to a certain crowd. There's certain jokes. Another one is Gerard Carmichael.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah. And he's on the up and up, you know.
He is. He is.
But like I said, they talk to a specific crowd and they relate to a certain level of like-minded thinkers. Really,
that's true. That's true.
You know who? I'm not saying this just because he's like a mentor and a friend of mine, but Nate Jackson is really.
Yeah. See, now I feel like I'm shading him because I watched him so much.
Man,
I almost got a separate list for him.
Working with him, I mean, and I'm not saying that because he's my guy, but watching him work his stuff, his material out in his genius and and his improv, I'm like,
right.
I was like, ooh, and then he's just to me. I mean, again, he's very authentic, and consistent, and man.
Well, here's the thing. I was going to the Nate Jackson show, man, when he was doing Thursdays in Tacoma a long time ago.
Oh, wow.
And the thing is, I would come to the show and he's the host.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize this till I saw his actual show.
Yeah.
That he's really just kind of leading up to the next artist. He wasn't really getting a set in.
Right.
Until I saw him perform at the Bellevue.
Yeah.
And it was like 10 times funnier just because he actually had a set.
Right.
And jokes ready to go.
That makes sense.
He really had his own, he had a show.
Yeah.
And he wasn't just hosting. He wasn't just letting on the next comedian.
Right. Exactly.
And that was like maybe 12 years after seeing him every week, realize, he actually has a show,
Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, he actually has a structure or a set.
Yeah,
a set, exactly, right?
That's why I call it as an artist.
Exactly. No, for real. I get you. Yeah, it's like, a lot of it's very hip hop. Like that's how I got into it. Like one of my mentors, Toby Hicks, who's definitely probably one of my top guys out of LA, doing it for like over 20 years. He said hip hop is like, it's a lot like hip hop. Basically, what you're doing has to be relevant for that time. What you did yesterday really didn't really mean a whole lot. It's what are you speaking to now, right? And so, and I love that, and that really spoke to me, and it drew a lot out of me. But there are a lot of cats like Toby Hicks and like Tyrone Hawkins is another favorite of mine. He's a very creative guy, genius mind. What I mean? These are guys that I feel like when they shine, they're gonna come up as one of those guys like Nate. Like Nate's like definitely one of the top, if not the top in the Washington area. You know what I mean? And so
no, for sure, by far.
Yeah.
He is the comedian for Washington.
Genius mind too. Yeah.
Him and Kev on stage.
And for him to open the doors for comedians such as Kev on stage.
Exactly. If it wasn't Kev, I mean, man, shout out to Nate for sewing in the people like Kev on, giving those Kev on stage, and even myself, like just being around and soaking up the game, man. You just like, you get that confidence. It's that being exposed to the possibilities, right? So.
And I think there's something to be said as far as being rappers or being a comedian, or how that's all even transitioning to being a podcaster.
Right.
It's really like the same. It's really the same lane.
It is, yeah.
And it requires the same skills.
It does. No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it. Because when I was a DJ, reading a crowd is the same as reading a crowd as a comedian, right? So, I remember like being in front of Jazzy Jeff, watching him, being able to like sit behind him.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing, just seeing him vibe and getting to that confidence and that zone. And I was just watching his every move. It's the same thing with comedy. you're watching. Okay, how come? What are they focusing on? On stage. You know what I mean? And what keeps them from getting caught up with like getting pulled into this direction or that direction? Well, you know what I mean? And it's the same thing, right? So.
And speaking of getting pulled in directions, how about we get pulled in direction of another song?
Yes, let's do that.
This is, coming from a name that you probably haven't heard in a long time. How about the name Little Mo?
Hey. Little Mo.
She got a new song with T-Pain and Fat Man Scoop.
I haven't heard from Fat Man in a while either.
Right? This is like Return of the Milk Carton.
What's going on? This is like Return of the 90s.
This is Shining Star is what it's called right here on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. Keep with us. Chris Zapata is here. And later on, we'll have Madoa Sankara. And also, stay tuned. We'll be giving away tickets to see Rodney Perry at the Nate Jackson Super Comedy Club. So don't go nowhere. This is Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. Check out this new one by Little Mo.
Like hard to find. She a hustler, she stay on her grind. She the type turn water into wine. She a boss, I connect, she the line. She like a fingerprint, she one of a kind. Whole lot of vote when she in them clothes. Beautiful rose when she striking the pose. Ballerina on the toes, reaching the goals. Like Juicy toes, she worth more than gold. You're a shining star.
In my head tonight, over and over, I'm getting closer. Don't slow me down, bitch, hold me down. Ain't gotta be strangers, I'm T-Pain and you a banger. You pretty much already know me now. I got standards, girl, you surpass that ass. I got the booty on the platter, surpass that ass. And you wave, everything gravy, like God can't save me. I never surpass that ass. I need the extended version. You got their feelings hurt and I feel like you did it on purpose and you wanna apologize. You got that thing jiggling, working. I'm about to get you a Birkin. You can hit the carpet with everything brand new. The baby, you.
Little Mo's return, Shining Star, T-Pain, and Fat Man Scoop.
Fat Man Scoop was good.
Hey, Shining Star right there, man. And I guess Fat Man Scoop was only with the ad-libs on that joint, but that's what he does.
Hey, he was like, we go ahead and just get mad libs and you can feature him.
You are tuned in to your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio. This is where you get to hear new hip-hop and R&B every Wednesday night from 9 to 11, Fresh Juice. Hosted by myself, D Money.
Pint-sized Patron.
ID yourself. And you can check out our official handle for the show at Fresh Juice Media on Twitter and Instagram. And if you like the music that you hear, and check out our Spotify playlist, Fresh Juice Mix. All the music being there. We got our guest of the evening, Chris Zapata here.
What is goody, y'all?
Yeah. What is goody right there? Let's see. ID saying that got me two-stepping with my chihuahua on the shag rug.
Wow.
ID always be
ID.
He being explicit about what he's doing.
Hey, ID, you got a chihuahua, bro? We got to talk about it. How come you don't got like a pit bull or something? You're like, I'm gonna get a chihuahua.
Because of the shag rug, too much fur already.
With the shag, hey, with the shag rug too.
Shall we shag now or shag
Hey,
later?
Oh, by the way, it was the comedian I was talking about. Her name was Sam J.
Oh, Sam J. Okay, I'm gonna check her out. Yeah. You have a Dalmatian too and a Doberman. What you got?
Wow,
you got a lot of dogs over there.
He really do.
ID.
You got a dog house, but when I found that track from Little Mo, I looked her up, and this interview came up that was just super interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if either of you believe in the Illuminati, but she was straight out asked about her absence and whether she had encounters with the Illuminati, and she had a really interesting response. This is what Little Mo had to say when she was asked in a recent podcast. I think this podcast being called Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast or something.
Wow.
So it's what she had to say.
If you ain't got nobody praying for you or you don't pray for yourself, do not get into the industry. Because you know what I've learned? They say Satan don't have the red horns and the pitchfork like people think. He presents himself, honestly, if you look back before he was banished from heaven, Lucifer was the most beautiful angel of them all. So it always presents itself as beauty. I'll leave it there.
Okay, she took it there.
She got deep.
I mean, she was asked if she believed in the Illuminati, and that is what she said right there. She brought it about like she saw the devil or something like that in the industry. So, woo.
That's, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's pretty. I mean, I don't know. You have so many different, conspiracy theories around that, right? I mean, it's like everyone has a view.
Do you think there's an Illuminati in the industry?
They could be. I mean, here's the thing. I think having been, on my spiritual path for a while, and then, life coaching, been around a few teachers. If you don't know yourself at the end of the day, too, I mean, you're going to give yourself away to anything or everything, right? So you have to. I think you can't go into it not knowing who you are, or else, and that's kind of just life. If you don't go into life, and someone else is going to lead your life if you don't lead it.
Right.
And so you got to take care of business before you go in. And a lot of people, they just want that overnight success thing, and they're willing to do whatever. And I think that's where, you give away your power at the end of the day. I'll say that.
Right,
you know what I mean? And so just know where you're at with yourself, and I think you'll be fine. But I think sometimes I think it's a lot of this. A lot of it's fear around the hype.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so.
And let's see, ID saying he definitely believes in Illuminati. He says they ain't nothing to worry about, though. As Zapata said, if you stay in your lane, you won't veer off. And when you see random people acting out, he's at work. All right, so he must know Kanye.
Nice, right, exactly.
I don't know. Kanye's really been on his gospel music, so that really makes no sense.
I know, right?
Hey, Kanye's a special kind of Illuminati. He's like a special, right? I mean,
and his album dropping Friday.
I know. Right?
Serious? Oh,
yeah, he's dropping an album.
They announced it yesterday during Game 6.
Yeah.
He had a commercial with Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah, and and they say like even Jay-Z's involved, right?
They say that. I mean,
but,
you can talk about the imagery in his videos, and you talk, he's got Illuminati.
And the thing is, when Kanye's really just preaching Jesus and Jesus King,
right,
and going hard with the gospel, and then you hear people kind of bagging on him, it kind of makes you question, well, whose side is he on?
Right? Yeah, yeah.
The man just wants you to believe in God.
I think. Yeah, right. Exactly. I think like Kanye, he's a big influence in the culture, right? Then he goes to church. And then people knock him. Because my godfather was a minister, and I was a minister for 12 years.
Oh.
And so you see all that's politics. You know what I mean? And people just trying to jump on this theory and that theory with him. Kanye probably means well, but I'm sure he has other stuff going on. Mentally, obviously, we hear about that.
Sure.
But I don't.
I mean, his actually, his album coming out on Friday is named after his mom who passed away.
Oh, okay.
Dondra.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't, but it's I don't know. I mean, I think, like I said, if you don't know where you stand, I think that's when you got to be really careful. You know what I mean? But I mean,
and
the industry is no joke, though. I mean,
It
like,
really isn't. No.
It
And
isn't.
plus, losing a parent, I can only imagine losing a parent that, you know,
The
in that
pressure,
such a pivotal moment in your life.
That part is really loss.
Yeah,
it's
it'll
like
mess
that
with your
already.
psyche. For
It
sure.
will. It will.
It really will. Yeah.
But you know, I mean, yeah, I mean, just to believe in yourself at the level that it takes to do anything significant, I feel like is a lot. But some people don't even have that because they don't know who they are. So, you know, they're looking for that approval. I think that's the most dangerous part, is to look for anyone's approval. You got to be able to like know what you're about.
Yeah, especially random people, man.
Right? Right. Yeah.
Random people
I don't
don't
even know
know
what
where you've
random.
been.
I don't know what random people is. 'Cause there's people.
No,
and-
I mean, yeah, exactly right. I mean, or just to give that kind of power away, they're just people that wouldn't have that kind of, you know, influence in your life. I guess. I'm just guessing because I don't know what that all entails. Like, you know, I'm not sure if like they're knocking your door. It's Illuminati.
Well,
we just, you know, want you to sign this contract. I don't think so.
I don't think that.
You know what I mean?
Need to read
I
the
know how
fine
that
print.
works. Yeah, I'm not sure.
If there's an Illuminati,
I've got some emails.
I'm sure they don't follow contracts.
I've got some emails though around the, you know, we're the Illuminati, and I'm like, I don't think the Illuminati is going to email me.
Yeah,
about
on
this.
Messenger.
Right.
They hit you up on Facebook.
Tuesday on
Exactly. I'm like,
at
hey,
6 p.m.
Mr. Illuminati, maybe later. Thank
Tuesday
you. Bye-bye.
evening.
Right.
No, but that actually happened. I don't know if it was what was going on, but yeah, I got in my Facebook Messenger someone claiming they were from the Illuminati or something.
Right.
Just some
Oh, man.
crazy
It is crazy though, because it's obviously got some people shook. So I don't know what, you know, maybe there is.
I don't know. But what I do know, it's time for a break.
It is. Joshua, take us away with the 2 hour.
It's already 10 o'clock, yo. So we got one more hour, and in this next hour, we'll give away tickets for Rodney Perry at the Nate Jackson Super Comedy Club. That's going down. We'll ask a question. First person to answer it in the comments on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch will win a table to see Rodney Perry at the Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club. And when we come back from the break, we'll be joined by Madoa Sankara from North Carolina. He has
Say that fast 3 times.
I don't know if I can, but what I do know is I can cue this break. So we'll be back here in a couple minutes on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio.
Juice.
Don't go nowhere.
Juices.
This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not shouting "Badia" at city council meetings, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Welcome to the coronavirus pandemic. I'll take coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is stay at home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Inability to stay awake, persistent pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help? Correct.
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated in the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine?
Correct.
I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double! Should I take the coronavirus vaccine? Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussions. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
Hello, listener. What's important to you about what's going on in your community? Are you interested? Are you concerned? In any case, I invite you to tune into my show, Seattle Here and Now, on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Why? I will be covering a wide range of topics important to you and impacting the community. Each show will have a special guest or guests to share with you information on a variety of subjects that are happening here and now in Seattle. I promise I will work hard to make my show informative, interesting, and entertaining. Be sure to listen to Seattle Here and Now on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
This is Brenda Charles Edwards, host of Seniors Matter. Join me every week to get information on activities and issues that impact the lives of older adults and their families. That's Seniors Matter every week on Rainier Avenue Radio.
This is your Rainier Avenue Radio.world community update on the rally for reparations, unity, and affordable housing. Live on Rainier Avenue Radio, Saturday, July 24th, 2021, noon to 2 p.m. Tune in as the Reverend Robert L. Jeffrey Sr., United Black Clergy, Black Lives Matter Seattle King County, NAACP, Japanese American Citizens League, MLK Jr. committee members, Bethany United Church of Christ, Councilmember Shama Suwant, and many local organizations rally to call for Seattle's political establishment to return land to New Hope Missionary Baptist Church and to fund urgently needed affordable housing. Watch on Rainier Avenue Radio's YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and find more info on our website, The Rally for Reparations, Unity, and Affordable Housing. Saturday, July 24th, 2021, noon to 2 p.m.
This is Jolie, and you're in tune with Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with D-Money, Pint, Patron, and ID Yourself. Keep it locked.
It's hard to be alone. Creeps in my head. If I can escape my mind, it'll be alright. Time to let it go. Just let it flow. My mind overflows. Coming out the water, searching for the answers. You know where to go. You know where to go. It's my meditation. It's not complicated. My soul is a spaceship. I'm taking off track. Time to let it go. Just let it flow.
Ooh, this feel like a rebirth. Said a young black boy need therapy, but I know that we smoke much cheaper. Ooh, not too much, I'm a Weezer. I struggle finding my leisure. Had to dig down to get deeper. Came to that realization, I don't deal with anger. I just hold it in and God build me later. This one go out to Ashley, girl, I hope all is well. All that back and forth got nasty. I brought that on myself. Time to clear out that soul. Dead, had a black heart like John. Jet, I'm tryna wash like clothes. Wet, feeling like it's time to let go. Yeah.
Time to let it go. Just let it flow.
Let It Flow by Peyton featuring Bryce Blanco. That joined right there off of PSA, released on Stone's Throw Records, dropping this Friday. On Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. And of course, Peyton's got to ride a horse. You know, Peyton Manning, Colts.
Okay, I didn't put that together. Shout out to Milagros Graham out there from Queensland, Australia.
Yes,
And,
shouts out to her right there. And
he or she, I'm not sure how that goes.
shouts out to our
Is it
shouts out to our guest Chris Zapata, which in addition to being a comedian, he's
Yeah.
also a podcast host, and you can check it out. Rush and Zapata Talk.
Yes, we have some amazing guests on, man. We talk about, of course, comedy, hip hop, and all, life in general. But yeah, man. So yeah, check us out. We kind of been taking a little break because of just transitioning with the COVID, and of course, opening up, full time at the club.
So, yeah.
Trying to just kind of get our schedules locked back in, but we're gonna get locked and loaded here probably this next week.
All right. And speaking of getting locked and loaded, later on in the program, within the next hour sometime, we'll be asking a trivia question for you to have the opportunity to win Rodney Perry tickets for the Nate Jackson Super Comedy Club. Right now, we got a special guest checking in from North Carolina, Madoa Sankara.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Damn,
hey, can y'all hear me all right?
Yeah, that crowd is. Yeah, what's going on,
Yeah,
man?
what's good, bro?
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the support. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, definitely. We're about to debut your joint, Gold Nickels. But before that, let's get something straight. Are we saying your name correctly?
Oh, it's Madoa.
Madoa.
Okay.
Okay.
We wanted to throw the N in there.
Yeah. There's no N.
We gonna make your name Madoa Sankara.
Sankara.
You sound like a coffee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a Madoa Sankara with the double shot with the creme de lait on the top, please. I'm just messing with you, man.
Yeah, it's a difficult name, I admit. It's a difficult name to pronounce.
But Madoa sounds a little better. Sounds a little more. Madoa.
Yeah, Madoa.
Oh, did they call you Dodo back in the day? What was the nickname?
Actually, my nickname growing up, my older sister called me Dang Dang. So
Dang Dang.
Yeah.
We get the secrets. We call you
I had to cut that out after puberty, though.
Exactly, I bet, right? That's not cool after puberty, right?
Nah.
Hey, this Dang Dang. Hey, Dang Dang. It's not cool. Let's go get some. Hey, Dang Dang. Let's go get some White Castle. It's not cool.
Let's get some White Castle.
Nah, let's not get the ladies. Can I speak to Dang Dang, please?
Nah, she would call and ask to speak to Madoa.
Exactly.
Oh, you mean Dang Dang?
You mean Dang Dang?
He's in his room. I'll go get him.
Oh, you mean Dang Dang? Dang Dang! Keisha on the phone, Dang Dang. Keisha on the phone.
Oh my God.
Thought your name was Doa. You call me Doa. Dang Dang. What's this? Oh man, it's all good. It's all good, man.
This is what happens when you have a comedian on the show. It just is weird.
It's good.
It is all good though.
It's all good. I'm not gonna. I really appreciate the Dang Dang share because that was,
right.
Yeah,
tagged on it for like 4 minutes.
Yeah, man.
Ashley Russian checking in with the fire emojis, right?
Yeah, that's my guy, man, from Russian Zapata, man. Get shout out to Ashley.
What up?
Russian. I think you guys gonna get him in here. He's doing some big things.
We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work that. But right
you
now,
both comedians?
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah, he just won the semifinals at the contest. There's a contest they had at Nate Jackson's.
Oh, word. Okay.
Yeah.
But Madoa.
Sorry, yeah.
Madoa Sankara. Yeah, you got an album out. It's called Wit. Just interesting title there.
Yes. Wit. I'm not sure if any of y'all seen Thin Red Line. It's just it's a real good movie. It's a military flick that takes place during World War II in the Pacific Theater. One of the characters, his name was Wit, and it just stuck with me. I seen it, probably over a decade ago, and the character just stuck with me, and what he went through on the film, and it just inspired me to name my project that.
That's interesting because I was actually thinking of something totally different when I heard you call it wit. I was thinking that you were just playing off that you got skills of wit,
Yeah. Nah, that was the name of the character, and what actually happened. So I'm not sure if he got drafted. If y'all don't want me to give you the spoiler, I mean it's a real good. It's a real good movie. I mean, the cinematography is.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
It's nice.
I've seen it, but I really don't remember too much.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like it was like he was in a war zone. He was a peaceful guy. He had a good heart, but he was in an environment where everybody was just killing each other, and it seemed like the world was just turning on itself, and the film kind of, captured that desperation. He went AWOL, the tragedy. He just kept trying to run away. And in the end, he ended up getting cornered by the Japanese, and, they tried to get him to give up, but he raised his gun on purpose, so they could kill him. Hey. And I guess it was just to escape. But, the hopelessness, that it can be in the world sometimes, when, it seems like things go to shit, it just kind of inspired me. And also just the beauty of the film, I mean, you had fighting going on, but, they were fighting on an island, that could be a place for a resort, so all around them is beautiful, but there's nothing but tragedy happening. So,
man, okay, I see you. Well, what's that shirt say? Star
Laboratory.
Oh, okay, Star Laboratories. Nice. All right, well, it is 10:14 p.m. We're here live in the Central District here in Seattle with our guest Chris Zapata, and joining us from North Carolina, Madoa Sankara, right there. We're about to play your joint, Gold Nickels. Tell me about making this one right here. Actually, tell me about the video.
Well, it was shot in Raleigh. It was shot in downtown Raleigh, and sort of like a construction zone. Raleigh is a growing city. Yeah. A lot of transplants from other places are coming to Raleigh. So it's really a bustling and growing city. And, it was shot, in downtown Raleigh at night, on a skyline with a lot of good views. And, I actually got the beat from this guy. His name is Third Eye, that I'm connected with via SoundCloud.
Nice.
And he sent me some beats, and that beat I really liked. And, the Gold Nickels, the name itself, there's really no meaning. Sometimes as an MC, the hardest thing to do is come up with the first line, to start the track off. And Gold Nickels just popped in my head.
Hey.
And I just started rhyming off that. And I just, gave that made that as the title. But it's a song about, struggle, pain, and victory as well, and towards the end it's cut, and then it's a short snippet of another single. But it's basically a song about life, the ups and downs, the goods and bads, everything that comes with life pretty much.
Yeah, those gold nickels can be real pickles, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. See what he did right there? You see what he did right there? Right.
Deal or no deal.
Right there.
He says first line and last line is the hardest.
He said
he ain't lying.
That pickle line. You might have to get some royalties, ding ding, for that one. I feel like we're close, like I can call you ding ding. I'm just he's like, hey dog.
Ding ding got gold nickels.
Right.
All right, let's give it a spin, y'all. Let's give it a spin right here. We've got a new one from Madoa Sankara. It's called Gold Nickels. We're back on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Madoa. Yeah.
And when we come back, we're going to play our new favorite game show, Take Your Pick.
Gold nickels. This ain't a leak, more like a slow trickle. So nice on mice, my flow cripples. Cold price just spike my dough triple. Most nights kept the full tight. It's a cold world, my nigga below zero. Only villains on my block, no heroes. Exchanging rock on the spot for the Neros. 2016, though on the big screen. Caprice plastic in the back, got that bitch clean. An R&B chick, make that if scene. So how to chain and wrist bling and switch teams. 45 by my photo, and the slept on me till I woke them up like Lamar Odom. Bars so nice, stars wanna quote them. On these tracks I left my scars open. Dealt with tragedy, females in the flattery. Dark pale still fell for your majesty. Rolling L for my homies doing decades. Used to grind Sundays while the rest prayed. I was up crack of dawn while the rest laid. I was born with this gift, it was God gave. Got me through some dark nights and some
was almost going to let that one ride
Woo,
out.
that was dope.
Had to turn the hat for it.
Yeah, man.
Good track.
Salute, dope.
Salute.
Salute, man.
Madoa Sankara.
He still got that in on there. All
Wit
right.
is the album. Check that out right here. Madoa,
Yeah.
Madoa. Rainier Avenue Radio, fresh juice.
And I like the beat too, man.
That beat, man, that beat was dope.
That beat's dope.
How you gonna come with a premiere beat? That
Them
was dope.
horns, man,
It was that hip hop, but third eye.
Yeah.
The
Yeah. That's the type of beat that just speaks to you, you know.
Exactly, right? You can just hear that. Yeah. Man, respect, bro. Respect.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to get into our new favorite game show on Fresh Juice called Take Your Pick. So this is how we do Take Your Pick. There are two choices on these cards that I'm going to draw from this board game called Take Your Pick. And all you got to do is choose one of them. So you don't have to explain why. You can if you want to. And we want everybody tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch to play along. Let us know what is your pick of those two as well. So here we go with there's going to do 5 of these. So we'll do our first one right here. And in the woods or at the beach? Ooh.
In the woods or at the beach?
Yeah. What are you going for? In the woods or at the beach?
I'm at the beach.
You at the
I'm
beach?
at the beach. I'm at the beach.
Too many bears and wildlife.
Yeah, I'm not in the woods. I'm not trying to deal with cougars
Scared
and
of bears,
mountain
man.
lions.
Lions,
I'm not
tigers,
trying to do all
bears,
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Madoa?
Woods or beach?
I'm at the beach. No
Yeah.
woods.
Yeah, no woods. I'm good with the woods. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm going with the beach as well,
Yeah.
but mostly because I'm a water sign, so I get a lot of energy from the water.
Yeah.
So
Well, are you?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a Cancer too.
My lady's a Cancer.
Hey,
but I'm an Islander, so the beach is where we at.
Yeah, I do. I think that's why I like the area because I'm definitely I like the water, the ocean.
Yeah,
That was pretty much probably our first one-sided.
I know everybody. Yeah, nobody said in the woods.
Yeah,
and there are some in the woods people out there. But
are there any woods out there? Yeah, okay, we got.
I mean, there's a lot of woods around us. There's
right.
Woods
Actually,
than
yes. I just don't mess with the woods like that. I do like a light hike. I'm a light hiker. I'm not some people. I'm gonna go to the top. Well, we gotta go to the top. Why we can't just visit the middle?
I've never been hiking. Never been hiking, but then I heard you can bring snacks. So
yeah, right.
And then sometimes you get those horror movies where you got people going in, trying to see what that sound is in the woods.
Right.
That just never turns out well.
No, it doesn't. I'm not trying to do that. I don't do that ever. I'm like, okay, well.
My brother's friend said, my brother said his friend got mauled by a bear, and this was in Washington.
Damn!
What?
I'll never go hiking.
How did that happen? You don't just get mauled by a bear.
It ain't that far from
Was he just like
randomly got mauled by a bear?
I'm gonna go see what happened.
No, he was hiking in the woods.
I'm thinking I'm hearing some breathing. How does that even know? It's not even.
He was all right. He got his scars, but man, Jesus, that was all I needed to hear.
That's like the dude with if I'm seeing like mountain lion babies, I'm getting the heck out of there. I'm not gonna be. Where's the mom at? I'm just gonna.
That's where they're supposed to be. They're home.
Let's see. ID.
Yeah, exactly. We're not supposed to be there.
ID says at the beach, and Ashley also says the beach. Okay.
Yes.
Beach wins. Okay. Number 2, work or play.
Say it one time.
Work or play. You got a stumper here.
Well, I'll go play.
No, you know what?
I was trying to let others guys first.
If I'm in my passion, my work is play.
Right.
There we go. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I would say, if I'm
work makes
so
me tired.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, play.
But, yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could definitely see that, but ID's saying work, yo.
I'm gonna go with the play because if my play is gonna be connected with my passion because
Yeah, he actually says there's always a comical moment at work. Stay happy with that. There's always a comical moment when you're playing.
Exactly, absolutely,
Right?
yeah.
I'm sure it's comical for somebody.
Exactly. There's always a comical moment at work, especially when you're mad at him for being at work. Josh, you're like, you when you had to clock in, you're like, snap. That's the worst side. It's the worst. Remember, everybody had to be like, dang. You clock in right at 7:59. You know, who clocks in at 7:55? Nobody. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, this is some bullshit.
Fun or factual?
I'll let others go first. You said factual?
I know. You said fun or factual, huh?
Fun
I mean,
or
you know,
factual?
I'm gonna go with fun because I feel like, you know, we spend so much of our life being factual and all that. I think I like to go with the flow. I'm gonna go with the flow kind of guy. So I'm gonna go with fun. You know what I mean?
Going with fun as well. Thing is, I don't see why facts can't be fun.
Yeah, I want to be a vanilla, banana and tailpipe.
Put a banana in my tailpipe.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, it's exactly.
ID says the facts are funny sometimes when people spend so much time in disbelief. Yeah,
the facts are funny.
Yeah, you got a good point there.
Some facts are just funny, period.
Yeah, some facts are. You know, I mean.
Okay, break the mold or go with the flow.
Break the mold.
Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah,
I'm breaking the mold.
I like break the mold.
Breaking the mold.
I'm gonna go with break the mold. Break the mold.
What was the other one? Just so we know.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Oh man.
Because
I think for all of us that are in the entertainment industry, we're just predestination to. That's not a word, but anyway.
The thing is,
predestined.
Predestined.
Absolutely.
Where it gets blurry is I don't see maybe breaking the mold is going with the flow.
It could be, but we're not the type to fit in, you know.
It's true.
But if the flow is for you just to break the mold, you're just going with it.
Yeah, that's not normally the flow, though. You know, it's always like the flow is to not
it depends.
do anything.
It's the flow going with the trend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It depends on the definition.
Because when I think go with the flow, I think just
true though. Yeah.
If you naturally just break the mold, that's
true. It's true. You know, because I don't think they're like people that they're greats. Like the greatest comedian wasn't trying to break the mold. He was kind of going with what he just does naturally, right? So I mean,
ID calling you out with the reverse psychology.
Oh, was he said Patron? Well, that's hilarious.
You got it, though. And ID also calling me on the predestined right there.
Predestined. He got really deep. He's like,
all right, last
in the
one.
Hebrew it means pre.
We're on to our last one of this week's Take Your Pick. Are you half full or half empty?
Again.
It's
the same glass.
Let me ponder on that one. Let's see.
But I don't want to be reverse psychologist. Confused. I want to.
Is it half full or is it half?
Is it half full or half empty?
Full or?
Is you half full or half empty? I mean, I'd like to think of myself as half full, but
I think half full. I'm an optimist. I'm half full.
Yeah. I mean, if we're being factual, they're the same.
That real true. There you go. I mean, here's the thing.
Josh said he was factual,
but as you know, it's half full. But I mean, I see it as half full. But I mean, I'm also okay with the reality if it's half empty because you got to deal with. I think to be content.
I mean, half empty.
You deal with both sides.
You got to have half empty people around, to keep you grounded.
True.
It's just like not everyone could be half full. Otherwise, you're just you're flowing too much and you're not concentrating.
And to get on my reverse psychologist thing, it's like it's also half full of air.
It is true. It is. There you can break it down. Talk to him, man. Talk to him.
Water,
break him down, really Patron.
Cold.
Break him. Patronism.
Just
break it down.
ID says I'm just gonna say I'm on my way to filling it to the top. There you go. Hey, and what about you, Madoa? Half full?
It's hard to say. I try to be realistic, but I guess half empty.
Half empty?
Oh, snap.
Yeah, half.
I'm with you. I think I'm going to go with it too, just because.
You know what? I mean, I respect it, but
the thing is, I respect that space of air. That means something.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need some space.
Okay.
Yeah, but like you said, you need pessimists / realists to keep you grounded,
I mean, see, sometimes you got the best of both worlds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get you. I get what you mean.
All right. Well, that's Take Your Pick this week. Well, we'll play it again next week with our next week's guests. As always, That, by the way, will be B-Boy Fidget and Nobi.
Oh, hey, I love Fidget. Fidget's my guy.
Yeah, so they will be in the studio here with us next week. But we still have 30 minutes left. We have tickets to give away.
We got tickets to give away,
Rodney
you guys.
Perry at the Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club. We got more jokes to have with Chris Zapata. And Madoa,
we got some more psychological stuff to talk about with Patron, Dr. Patron in the building.
Dr. Patron. Let's go.
And Ding Ding's gonna stick around. He gonna give you some more dinganism.
Dinganism.
He's gonna bring some dinganism to it.
Let's go.
So get some coffee and join us.
Hey, do that. But we'll go on break here for a second.
For the
Don't
secrets,
go nowhere.
the secrets,
This is Rainier
dinganism.
Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
This is your Rainier Avenue Radio.world community update on the rally for reparations, unity, and affordable housing. Live on Rainier Avenue Radio, Saturday, July 24th, 2021, noon to 2 p.m. Tune in as the Reverend Robert L. Jeffrey Sr., United Black Clergy, Black Lives Matter Seattle King County, NAACP, Japanese American Citizens League, MLK Jr. committee members, Bethany United Church of Christ, Councilmember Shama Suwant, and many local organizations rally to call for Seattle's political establishment to return land to New Hope Missionary Baptist Church and to fund urgently needed affordable housing. Watch on Rainier Avenue Radio's YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and find more info on our website. The Rally for Reparations, Unity, and Affordable Housing. Saturday, July 24th, 2021, noon to 2 p.m.
Tune in to Real Estate and Money every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3 here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts Violetta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North and Tina Lombard with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's Real Estate and Money.
Hi, I'm Paul Pearson of StarTime. Did you know that back in the 1930s, Rainier Avenue Radio operated out of a supply closet in the Columbia City Sea First Bank? Well, times have changed and so have we. Now you can hear all the great Rainier Avenue Radio shows on our mobile app for Android and iPhone. It's completely free on the Google Play Store and the iPhone App Store. The Rainier Avenue Radio app.
Sergio LaCour's Love Lines is on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Thursday nights at midnight Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific. Music and dedications for the grown and sexy.
This message is brought to you by Public Health, Seattle and King County, the Washington Department of Health, Washington Chapter AAP, and Within Reach. No matter where your classroom is, whether in person or online, routine vaccinations protect your child from serious diseases like measles, mumps, and chickenpox, and they keep your child safe, healthy, and thriving. Need help finding a provider? Visit parenthelp123.org or call the Help Me Grow Washington hotline at 1-800-322-2588.
What's good? This is Zade Flow. You checking out Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice with D Money, Pint Size Patron, and your boy ID Yourself.
It's that backwoods, it's that time back. Play it when you ride slow, even when you speeding. It's just that type of day. Yeah. It's that wood grain Chevrolet interstate cruising type of day. It's just that type of day. Smoking on that Zaza, that la la la. Put one in the sky, I get high five. Got my ride or die on my right hand side. It's that type of that I like. Good vibes when we slide, it ain't no worries here. Like Wi-Fi, we connected everywhere. Sage lit, keep the negativity away. They can't touch this aura, cause it's only for us. It's that backwoods, it's that time back. Play it when you ride slow, even when you speeding. It's just that type of day. It's that wood grain Chevrolet interstate cruising type of day. It's just that type of day. Yeah. Hell yeah, this grabber got me grabbing all on her. So bad she must be some baby mama. Said the shrooms hit different when she in California. I'm trying to make her stay, she don't give me no problems. Good vibes when we sliding, ain't no worries here. Like Wi-Fi, we connected everywhere. Say you slick, keep the negativity away. They can't touch our aura, cause it's only for us. It's that backward, it's that ride slow, even when you speed. It's just that type of day. Yeah. It's that wood grain, Chevrolet, interstate, cruising type of day. Yeah. It's just that type of day. Like D'Angelo, I'm cruising with the top down.
BJ the Chicago Kid cashing in on that one. Type of Day featuring Eric Bellinger on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. ID says BJ's made a name for himself since breaking the scene years ago. I'm proud of his growth with his sound. One of my favorite R&B artists to date. I'd love to hear him on a song with Boogie with the Hoodie, a dope record. I love this. Well, I definitely agree with his thoughts right there, man.
No, you definitely gave your whole paragraph.
Right, he did.
For BJ. So
hey,
big fan.
BJ be deserving it though. You know?
Sure.
No, I love that, man. That's cliche. I feel like I said it felt like a summer song, right? I feel like what?
It is summer.
You know what I mean? It was like one of them classic R&B's. You know,
yeah. It had me
smooth R&B.
It had me going back and forth, and forth. You know,
and made me want to get my chihuahua out. You know what I mean? Right, BJ?
Whoa!
You know, dance on the shack carpet.
Keep the chihuahua tucked.
Right? Hey, Joshua, you feel me? I was gonna get my chihuahua out too, dog. AKA Chihuahua. Well, you know what I mean? You feel? I feel you, dog. I feel you.
Let's go.
Madoa's like, I ain't messing with that. Yeah, what you get? Okay, you got a dog, Madoa? You have a dog?
I got a boxer.
Okay, cool. There you go. There you go. You just one? That's it?
Yeah, just one.
Okay,
just
see,
one.
there you got see, Joshua, that's you got a real dog. You got a little.
Your money got a cat.
Yeah, I'm the only cat.
You the only cat? Oh, what? I almost broke down to get a cat. I kind of, I don't know.
Cat Danny. That's
Cat Danny. You love it.
That's one of my nicknames. He also ends every single show after we go off air with Bookem Dan.
Right. That you could be a Bookem Danny though too. I mean, I got you. I feel you.
Oh my God! All right, so let's see. Well, we could jump into another subject, or
hey, Josh is hating on your boxer right now.
Josh is, yeah. So all right, so he got a boxer. So okay, like that. It's like, yes, it is, Joshua. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, you should never shout out your chihuahua like that, buddy. Sorry. No. You should have did your Dalmatian first. I would have gave you props. Yeah, I was gonna chill out with my Dalmatian. Son, my Dalmatians. Not the Chihuahua. You don't lead with the Chihuahua, Joshua, right?
Can't stand
you don't, you don't lead with the Chihuahua.
But anyway, instead of jumping into another topic, let's give away some tickets.
Let's give away some tickets. Who wants to go see Rodney Perry this weekend?
Right, it's this weekend.
It's this weekend.
Okay,
yes.
So this is
Friday.
Friday night at what time?
So you can see you have your choice of Friday, Saturday, or Sundays.
Oh, you get a choice.
Yeah, so you can go Sunday. Sunday evening, I believe, is like at 7:30.
Okay.
But you have Friday 7 and 9 o'clock, Saturday 7 and 9, and so it's your choice.
Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Yeah. So whatever you want to call it this weekend.
And you get a whole table.
You can get a whole table.
How many?
Four people. So
Four people?
yeah.
4 people. So this is good for 4 tickets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you wanna make it a night for your females or your homies.
Okay.
or you want
Take the chihuahua out.
or you want to take your Dalmatian or your Chihuahua or your boxer. Probably can't do that, but I mean.
All right, so if you want to win these tickets to see Rodney Perry at the Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, your choice, be the first person to answer this trivia question in the comments and be correct, and you will win those tickets. Take it away, Chris. What's that trivia question?
Okay. So what network did Rodney Perry, break into for his career? What was the name of the network that he broke into, made it big,
There it is. I'm also putting it there in the ticker there in the bottom. First person to answer that trivia question, what network did Rodney Perry get his start on, wins tickets to see him live Friday, Saturday, or Sunday at the Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club this weekend. All right, there you go.
Yes.
Give it a shot. All right. So we talked a little bit off air, Chris, about like your involvement with the club. Like you are actually a regular there.
Yes.
Like as an opener or.
I'm a resident. Yes, I'm a resident. Yeah.
Yep.
So we're Ashley Russian and I were both residents. So he's Nate's one of our mentors and coaches. So it's great. And the idea is, if you watch, there's a documentary out there around the Comedy Store, where you've seen men like David Letterman, all the greats, like you think Robin Williams came through there, Red Fox, all these, and they were working at the club to get, to kind of get their experience and get their shot. And so that's the kind of structure that we're trying to build there. And I'm just soaking in game, on all sides, of it. So and so and then of course we do our podcast, we do our podcast, Russian Zapata Talk there. And but also I'm opening up. I have an open mic I'm opening up in Ballard for the purpose of new material.
That's what's up.
So it's at the Ballard Brothers, and it's called New Material Mondays. And so comics can come and work out 10 minutes of new material.
Hey.
And because we're always looking for places where we can go up and work out. So that'll be the goal, and then I'll have a showcase once a month. It'll be like a new showcase where comics can work out their new hour or their new 45 minutes. And so you can look out for that. That's what I'm working on. But the heart of what I'm doing right now is, at Super Funny Comedy Club, so it's a great environment for me to grow. And I appreciate, what Nate Jackson and his team has, done and allowing me to come on and, kind of find my place. And just soaking it all in, because it makes the dream that much more possible,
Right.
So,
you got Josh over here firing away at the comments. He wants those tickets.
I don't know if we should be giving it to a co-host.
I don't know.
I can't say if it's right or not. I can't say if it's right or not.
Oh, dang! Joshua did his due right there.
Technically, right now he's not working. He's really just a fan of the show.
Is he?
No, he's not here.
He's not. You know what? Hey, Josh,
at this moment he's a fan.
Do you got a table, Josh? Do you got a table you can bring out, Josh?
Hey, bring his own table. Just bring your own table.
Where's is this girl?
Does
this girl live in Seattle, in Washington? Can he? Oh, he does. Okay,
he co-hosts here.
Oh, he does.
I know he's the co-host.
That's what he's saying. He didn't want to give it to a co-host, but.
Hey, you know what
right
though? But technically right now you're a fan, bro. So I mean,
he said he's gonna bring out a whole fold-out table with him.
With the Chihuahua. Wow!
Happy birthday to your lady. Yeah, that'd be.
This is a good birthday gift though. Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be unfair to everybody else.
You know what?
Not a co-host.
Hey, well, let's just give it to the second place, who is also Joshua. With the Monique show.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna come up. We do have a few more tickets that we can't give away, so we'll give.
All right,
we'll give those 4 away to Josh.
Okay.
To Joshua.
Okay. All right. So yes, he is correct. BET Late Night, Monique's talk show.
Yes, exactly. There you go. Yep, you won.
Right.
So
all right,
we're gonna we have 15 minutes. We'll give away four more. We'll give away another table.
Yeah.
I have another table where we'll go ahead and do that, man.
Another table, okay.
Yeah. So
all right, man.
On some Bubba Ray Dudley. Get the tables.
Get the table right.
So speaking of some of the artists that while you've been been there, like what's some of the things that you've learned from some of these artists that have been coming in and performing?
I love the craft, right? So definitely there's a lot of things I try to ask about, like, the discipline of writing, right? And so some of the best stuff I've learned definitely is like, not to get caught up with what everyone else is doing,
right?
And stay in my own lane. That's like the biggest one. I don't worry about like what everyone else is doing because I know what's mine is going to come at the right time. And so like I've gotten advice like around, don't worry about if looks like people are going forward. Keep focusing on what you're doing because what's yours is going to come at the right time. You want to keep building the depth, right? And so that's my focus is like, and not worrying about like if everyone's going to like me. Like this is a quote one of my mentors gave me. It's like Muhammad Ali said that 50,000 people will come out to see him, and out of that 50,000, only 25 would like him. Ooh. So he's rocking with the 25.
Yeah. Right.
He's not worried about the 50. And so that's the same thing for me. I'm like, I'm trying to build my people, and I'm rocking with who rocks with me. I'm not worried about everyone else that doesn't, because I'll get my people. And I feel like that was the best. That was like some of the best advice. And then also knowing what I'm ready for.
Who said that?
You know who said that? Tony Rock, who's Chris Rock's brother, was actually that shared that. Yeah, he's at the parlor. Yeah, he's one of the best. He's one of my favorites too. But he shared that. But also too, I got I can't remember the name of the comedian. Jen, I can't remember her name is Jen. She's out of California. I can't remember her last name, and it's too bad. But she gave me this piece of advice around knowing what you're ready for.
Ooh.
And don't, I could be asked to headline, like we were talking earlier, to headline the show, but I'm going to say no because I know I'm not ready yet.
Oh.
I'm going to wait like a year or two. I think a lot of people, they want the success so bad or the fame.
And they want it now.
Yeah, exactly. But they're willing to circumvent the process to get there. And I'm like, I'd rather be patient, trust the process, and be more than ready. Because then what I'm going to present to the world is going to be, quality.
Hey,
you know what I mean? A lot of people, instead of my dick is this big, you know what I mean? And my balls are huge, you know what I mean? Or the vagina jokes, or the other stuff.
Right.
Or, or light skin jokes, exactly.
Everybody
or Donald Trump, exactly. And so.
Do you have COVID jokes?
I do. I have one or two, but I try not to do that.
You got to glow before you blow up. There you go. I like that. I like that.
The glow up. Exactly.
Well,
exactly.
If you were in Chernobyl, you would glow after you blow up.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
That's for sure. Just reverse psychology for you, Josh.
The glow he's trying to.
Oh my God. All right. Well, we're gonna squeeze in one more joint before we wrap this show up. So we're live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. Of course, we got Chris Zapata here. We got Madoa Sankara.
Yes.
And we got ID yourself in the comments already. Won his tickets to go to Rodney Perry this weekend at the Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club. We'll talk to him off air about what he needs to know about that. But right now we're going to get into this joint from Black Magic, Loaded Lux, and Cambada.
Let's go.
This one features Ciroc of Rhyme Sayers, and it's called Beautiful off of Manifest Destiny right here on Rainier Avenue Radio Fresh Juice. When we come back, we're going to wrap it up.
I'm feeling beautiful, 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 beauty truly irrefutable. Like a movie and it's my girl is beautiful, 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 beautiful. She a cutie with a booty too. From a doobie to a everything beautiful, 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 beautiful. Take this out and make it suitable. Like a baby out of my life is beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm a spirit in a human suit, but I wear it like a having a beautiful day. I wake up in my room and I pray. Then I go to the hoop and I play. Then I go to the
move and I A. When I saw a rain cloud in the sky, I woke up and blew it away. I make it blue and it's gray. There's nothing as new as today. I say what I do and I do what I say. I've been trying to make lucrative pay. Do the usual unusual ways. Then I throw a mushroom and I lay. Now I'm trying to have a beautiful night. I see more than what you view in your sight. Nigga blinded cause the future is bright. I get flyer than the flu in the flight.
You sideline and never flew you a kite. Be aligned with a stewardess height. That's pretty high. Predictive vibe, dive deep in it like a Buddha's advice. I feel like God looking through the eye of the holy, but hold up. Yeah, flipping through the scribe pages, I go over like me. Do you try? It's a beauty. When I go to work, no one on the bitch gotta let me do my duty. You don't mind? That's a ruby. Dig it? I be dropping jewelry, cutie plotting on my future youth. But my girl I got is beautiful. Booty around like a hula hoop, and I'ma work the box like a cubicle.
I'm feeling beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beauty, truly irrefutable. Like a movie and it's my girl is beautiful, 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 beautiful. She a cutie with a booty too. From a duty to a everything beautiful, 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 beautiful. Take the side and make it suitable. Like a baby out of my life is beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm a spirit in a human suit, but I wear it like a Gucci suit.
Never should count on me out of the game. I'm infinite, the sky body intended to potty the plane. My skin tinted, honey dip got them walls mad cause they calling it out of my range. Whenever that piney go drip, got them thirsty to copy my shit. Now I'm calling a claim. Priority sky high, my aesthetic been different. They got the roof off for the ash stem, but my third eye film missing. Means when I'm traveling, might be astral, solar projectile wing missile. Moroccan textiles on me next stop like the Joe Bird Gym District. Life like this is a fine art, fuck from brain. This is Basquiat in a gold frame. Black like hematite, brother, I'm the phenotype with this holy bloodline. It's no wonder why I'm so vain. Got A1 grade, 4C locks on a 5D stage. This kind of frequency, such a gorgeous trip. Get aboard, come and ride these waves. Rock is
beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beauty, truly irrefutable. Like a movie and it's my girl is beautiful, 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 beautiful. She a cutie with a booty too. From a doobie to a everything beautiful, 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 beautiful. Take the side and make it suitable. Like a baby out of my life is beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm a spirit in a human suit, but I wear it like a Gucci suit.
Yeah, that joint right there, beautiful,
Beautiful,
for sure.
Beautiful.
Black Magic, Loaded Lux, Kambata, beautiful, featuring Ciroc off of the album Manifest Destiny, which is a collaboration between Black Magic, Loaded Lux, and Kambata right there. You can go check that out. And
Loaded Lux is my favorite battle rapper, and right now, Ciroc
nice.
is my favorite female rapper right now.
Man, she up there.
Dope,
any
kinda
rapper.
dope, man. Yeah, what?
Yes, yeah.
Sure.
You don't hear him like that. You know, like
you don't hear men like men rappers rapping like that.
Not right.
She flowing like Rhapsody style flowing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know, but Rhapsody actually is going to be starting a new show on what's that network that Diddy started? Revolt. Yeah.
Oh,
Revolt.
what?
Yeah, she's going to start a new talk show on Revolt. Where she talks to artists, but only the lyrical artists. Yeah, so I think her first show is supposed to be with Conway the Machine.
Okay, wow.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So before we wrap things up, we'll have a little great debate, as I saw on one of my favorite Instagram accounts, The Shade Room. And this one being interesting right here. How do you like your steak? And this one right here, this post being, if you don't eat your steak rare, you aren't an adult. That's all.
Wow.
I don't know if you're going to go there. That's tough.
That is, right?
You're not an adult?
I'm not a vampire either, damn it. I mean shit.
My friend Chris, we were at Applebee's one time. They asked my friend Chris how he wanted his steak. He said with shrimp on it.
Yeah, that's
a great answer.
There you
really.
go, right? Hey, I want mine with some prawns on it, right? I'm like, man. What about you? Hey, what about you, Madoa?
I like mine well done, man. I like
I'm a well done.
I like it cooked.
I don't know. I don't want to see nuts squirming up in that mud.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I'm the same
That's my
way.
worst fear. I'm be like, and I'm gonna see a little squirmy in it. I'm not.
I'm the exact same
Maybe I
way
watch
right
too
there.
much movies, but I don't know. I'm not trying to.
I go with the medium well.
Hey, just like ID.
Right.
ID says that medium well. That person is also willing to eat people.
So there's a difference between medium well and medium rare, or is it the same?
Yeah, sure.
Is it different?
It's a little more.
There's a little blood.
Yeah, there's a little.
Okay.
I don't need a little blood. I'm cool with that. I'll throw a little soy sauce on there. I'm part Asian.
Or
Throw
you
soy sauce.
just put some ketchup.
I was gonna ask you what was your because I knew somebody whose name was Zapata.
I am. I'm part Filipino, Mexican, Indian.
Hey,
that's a mix
yeah,
right there.
Yeah.
There's some meals
I
going
come
on
from
in
that.
house.
Oh yeah, man, there was some meals. I was getting it all. I was getting
I'm
Mexican,
full Filipino myself.
yeah, Mexican, Indian, Filipino, Black, and French. So yeah.
Wow.
But my cousins were Filipino, so I got all. I got the good. My sister knows how to make it all. Exactly, right. So I get that. My cousins are always like, Kuya. Exactly.
There was wasn't there like a Mexican revolutionary named Zapata?
Yep, exactly.
Elio or something like that.
Exactly. Yep. See,
Madoa, what's your background?
I'm black.
Okay.
You just black.
It's African American.
Yeah, I'm black. Yeah.
Hey, the name I was like, okay. Don't know what island that's on.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
African American. I'm part African American. Thank you.
Hey, part everything.
Yeah, I ain't go in on everything because I'm part everything. That's why.
Hey, that really gives you
Filipinos
some liberties in the comedy game.
When I moved in with my cousins, this is a real story, right? I mean, it's a skit.
Yeah.
It's the only, how they pass down stuff in families. I remember my cousin brought me over in the corner. Chris, you have to get a rag so you know how to wash your. I didn't know how to wash my ass.
Oh, you went to the Philippines?
Yeah. He's like,
hey, fam.
You'll take this. Your ass is not clean unless you use this, and you get to.
That little bucket's called a tabo.
You got to scrub. Exactly. See, for real, dog.
It's
no
rough
joke
out there.
I be judging people now. I'm like, your ass ain't clean.
Yeah, for real though.
It's not real.
It's not washing without water.
For real. How you gonna just
a piece of
flush?
paper?
Exactly. You just
toilet paper is literally paper.
Yeah, you got crumbs on your ass.
So y'all rooting for Manny Pacquiao next fight?
Pacquiao,
he's
and
he's got to do from Texas. What's his
I
name?
like the karaoke. You like
Errol Spence?
Oh, Spence. It is Spence.
Yeah,
I gotta go with Pacquiao, but dang, Spence.
Yeah,
too early for Spence for me.
Well, before we go here, let's give both of our guests the opportunity to tell people where they can be found to learn more about them. You go first, Madoa. Where can people find out more about your music and you?
You can find me on twitter.com/Madoa Sankara, soundcloud.com/Madoa Sankara, and instagram.com/dropsquad2.
Okay, and then Chris, man, where you at?
I am at, you can find me at I am Chris Zapata on Instagram, and then Russian Zapata Talk also on Instagram, but it's Rush with the N, Zapata Talk on Instagram and Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Let's see what else. Of course, you can find me on Facebook under Chris Zapata. And let's see, the Super Funny Comedy Club. You, of course, come out anytime you're going to see me out there. Yeah, give me, come up and say what's up. Come and say what's up. And you know what I'll do is if you, the first four people, if you're local, the first four people that follow me on Instagram, DM me. I'll hook you up with a ticket for this weekend.
Ooh, go take advantage of
for
that.
Rodney Perry. So hit me up.
The ID's about to do
Josh, you don't count on that.
And Josh,
you only go once.
I'll be like, why does this look like Josh? I'm like, it's a Chihuahua face. I don't understand. It's a Chihuahua face.
Go ahead and listen to Fresh Juice every Wednesday night, 9 to 11. Next week, Nobi and B-Boy Fidget, both here in the studio.
Double dose.
Yes, both in studio next week.
Yes.
On the 28th. That'll be our last show of July.
We're gonna need some more fans in here, and hopefully it won't just be aimed at you.
Woo! I know I've been taking it all this whole show, but also check out the rerun of this show. You can hear everything from start to finish Saturday night at 11 p.m. And the show will be archived on our official archive page, mixcloud.com/Fresh Juice Podcast.
Zap yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
And follow us. Sack yourself.
Why was I like?
Hey,
yes.
you sounded like
What
you were
was that?
reading, and I had to just throw something
Is that
in.
Neon Ghost Show is next on Rainier Avenue Radio. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to our edition of Fresh Juice 567. Woo! Thank you all. Keep sipping that fresh juice. And
Fresh juice get zapped. Zapata.